What's this icon? Watching without video? They have an icon in chat now for if you're watching without video. Hi, audio only person. Is that a while ago for my first time seeing it? And there's watching without audio. Does it work for me? Oh, you have to choose it manually, okay. I know, right? Finally streaming again. Hopefully I'll be back to regular stream soon, yeah. Sorry for going nowhere for a while. Your quarterly stream, yes. Back from getting milk, finally, yeah. What are you working on today? I think I just need to figure out the choose stuff, because the route that I made a timing video of a few weeks ago, it's almost definitely faster and worth it, but we just need to figure out choose stuff, as long as choose stuff doesn't ruin it, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So I just need to figure out choose stuff, and then we at least have like a 30-second time save route, which is nice, but I'd still like to make it more than that. But so yeah, figure out choose stuff here, and then we have a little bit of a faster route, although it's a one trip bomb of the well route also, which means it might be annoying. Although I'm kind of gonna try to figure out both chew routes for one trip bomb of the well with the chew hover and without the chew hover with like the keys hover. Try to see what the difference is and what's more realistically better. Clint has streamed more OOT than me in the past few weeks. Oh no. I can't let that happen. No, speedrunning will not happen on PC decomp unless it's a separate leaderboard. It'll never be allowed on the main leaderboards. There's sort of a new route. I mean, it's a route change that definitely saves time, but it's not huge and it's not like a drastic route change. Okay, I think I gotta start here. So the idea would be shadow first, hover boots first, hover boots before hookshot here. My thoughts on Breath of the Wild 2 right now, that there's hardly anything to think about or hardly any thoughts to have about it. No thoughts, head empty, yeah. Thoughts on Ocarina of Time 2. It's taken too long to come out. Yeah, this is the Big Orange Sword TTG only route idea. I don't know. I don't think it'll be with Switch 2 because I think that's still probably too far away. But I do think I wouldn't be surprised if part of the reason it's delayed is to like optimize it for a future port to Switch 2, but not necessarily release with Switch 2. Yeah, we have no idea when Switch 2 might be coming out, and like there haven't really been, aside from like the regular Switch Pro rumors that happen constantly, there hasn't been like remember when NX rumors were around during Wii U? We haven't had like the same kind of rumors, which probably means it's not like coming out in the next year or something. Are we doing 2012 strats? With this route, it might be faster to do Shadow first. No, J-Car, I don't think, I doubt Breath of the Wild 2 is going to release same day with Switch 2, just because I think Switch 2 is too far away. I don't think they're going to delay Breath of the Wild 2 that much more. Like, the most recent delay of Breath of the Wild 2, they said probably early 2023, right? I think it's most likely going to be that. I think they probably aren't going to delay it farther than that. And I doubt Switch 2 is going to come out then. Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4, they have to be showing something about it soon. No, the sinking lure could never... There's never any reason the sinking lure could ever be used in a speedrun, because the sinking lure you can't actually get until you get the heart piece. But then once you get the heart piece, you've already done what you need to do in the fishing pond, so why'd you ever go back? Similarly, the... what's it called? The loach. Also, you can't get it until you've already gotten the heart piece. Yeah, a lot of people always ask about the sinking lure in Hundo, but the sinking lure is literally not possible to require. You literally can't put it in the definition because you lose the sinking lure when you leave the fishing pond. It's not a permanent item. So there is no, why don't we require the sinking lure? I don't even think it's a permanent flag now, if I remember correctly. Oh my god, I still haven't deleted Snooger, yeah. Ash Chest is dead. No, this particular route idea will not kill Ash Chest. Although I still want to kill Ash Chest. I don't want to kill Ash Chest as in I want it gone. I want to kill it as in I feel like the route should be faster without it. I'm trying to do a trick to clip into the grave here. It was actually found a few months ago, but I haven't bothered to try it until now. Keep forgetting I gotta put sword away. Okay. Okay, it's side hop. Equip hover boots. Okay. Easy. How hard was Gold Quest really? I mean, it wasn't super duper difficult, but it was harder than your typical OOT playthrough. Okay, I think I get this. Yeah, this should be faster than the stairs. Although, well, it was timed in one context where it actually was slower, but I think in this context it should be faster. So it's not like super duper faster, but in this context I think it is. Like in the current route, I don't think you could implement it in the current route and it'd be faster. Task recordings both methods side by side when? Well, probably in just a second because that's what I was about to do after I figure this out. Oops. Hardest route in OT, probably Hundo SRM. That'd be a good backup for this. The reset button. I really don't know what you would do as a backup. Like if you don't clip in and you're like here, I really have no idea what. Well, I mean, I guess Zelda's Lullaby. I guess that's your only option for a backup. What were we gonna do with the ferry? We had some idea for the ferry, because we need ferry here. Hold on a sec. Oh, I'm not banning someone. I'm looking through Discord. I'm trying to think what the idea for the ferry was supposed to be here. I think routing's more fun than running. Short-term routing is probably more fun than running, but when it gets to be really long, not so much. End the limbo. I want to end routing limbo. I would not consider doing any percent as a break from routing, no. If I were to do something else as a break from routing, I don't really know what I'd do. Nothing else particularly interests me right now. Oh yeah, the ESS adapter argument. I was gonna post something about that and then didn't get around to it. Oh well. Are they still doing it? I guess I can try to post something later. Of course. Of course, as in it never ends. Okay, 38. Maybe this isn't actually going to be that much faster. What was the timing for stairs again? Was it 38, 39? Okay. So it's a bit faster. 38. It's a bit faster, but at the same time, like 2 extra pauses could make that slower. Also, I don't think it did stairs optimally anyway, and I need to factor in the ferry too. Yeah, it's kind of less reliable. Might be worth just sticking with the stairs for now. Forgot exactly which part is the gravestone, but the bar at the bottom is like the chunks of memory, and at some point you'll see. I think the gravestone might be the big red one. I forgot. But at some point on the last one, you'll see that one big chunk doesn't show up on the last one. Okay, it's not the red one. It's probably that one near the beginning. But yeah, basically you're putting enough stuff in the heap so that there's not enough room for the chunk that has the gravestone to load. Made that program? That's made by Glank. Glank is a hero. Yeah, it's the rain effect getting spawned multiple times in the graveyard. Or the thunder specifically. Or I remember recently it was like re-looked into and they got a more specific answer for it. I think it was it the thunder that got duped? Yeah, we thought it was the rain, but it was the lightning effect, that's it. Can we bring F-Boots back? I would love to bring SRM Hundo back, but SRM Hundo might never really be runnable again because it's too weird and complex and probably will not be good. Do I verify submissions for speedrun.com? I can verify submissions, but I am very lazy and rarely do it, but I should. Except my own. I only verified my own runs when it was the default option. When moderator runs were by default verified by yourself. It was a checkbox That was on by default. I didn't touch it. I was just going by the default rules. Can't blame me. Axel wants me to verify it. I saw Axel wants me to verify his run. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna because he asked me. I can't do it. Oh, it has been verified now. Okay. Yeah, Wolf. I'd be down to do that. If it turns out it wasn't actually a hundo run and you forgot something, I'd totally be down to reject it. Yeah, a lot of the time, if you like watch a run live, then yeah, mods can usually just verify it on the spot if they watched it. Although it's not. I mean, you should like do a double check. But if you mean like ask people to verify it without actually verifying the run, no, that's bad. Or wait, are you asking me if I would like stream verifying runs? Like just go on the OOT leaderboard and go to verify runs and like stream watching them to check and verify them? I would not do that, no. Mods prefer YouTube VODs. Twitch VODs suck. YouTube VODs are super easy to look through and don't break half the time and are much more likely to survive because Twitch VODs, anything happens with Twitch VODs. Hate YouTube all you want. A YouTube video will likely stay on YouTube forever unless it's pretty unlikely that your random Ocarina of Time speedrun gets some kind of weird copyright strike by the AI thinking it's some other video. I don't know. Moving to YouTube gaming confirmed. Oh yeah. Switching to YouTube. They're giving me the big bucks now. YouTube's gonna give me a contract for $78 million to go stream OOT speedruns only on YouTube. Can I still copyright strike other OOT 100% runs? Yes. Oh yeah, there are those random copyright claims from like music covers. Every now and then I'll get these copyright strikes from like a music cover of Saria's song or a Ganon battle or something. And then they just claim my video. And I'm like, dude, no, go away. This isn't your music. Thankfully, I usually just fight the claim and it's easily gone. Super Mario World OST has that problem as well, yeah. Well, it doesn't happen that often with OOT. Like, I'd say maybe like 1 in 10 runs gets a claim for music. So it's like not very common at all, but it just happens occasionally. No, I'm not moving to YouTube. I was joking. Dude, I did a premiere for the rando, the online rando with costumes we did the other day. I did a premiere for that, and everyone in the chat, like every 5 minutes, someone's asking, did ZFG switch to YouTube? Why is ZFG streaming on YouTube right now? I'm like, do people not know that YouTube has premieres? YouTube says streaming on premiere. I mean, it's still called a premiere, right? It like still says premiere in big letters on it. Reminder that YouTube is used by people who write YouTube comments. Oh no, don't remind me. Yeah, I just wanted to see, I'd never done a premiere on YouTube, so I just wanted to see if people would like it or not. I think people liked it in general, but it was just, maybe it's just like people need to get used to it first. I might do it for special occasions. Well, I'm using cheats if it's 100% because it's 100% testing. Testing, it's very important to use cheats to test things faster. Special occasions like routing, yeah, I don't think I'd premiere routing. I think I'd only premiere like long videos, but not runs. Unless it's like maybe commentary for a run. This channel's now just the OT theater. When has it ever been anything else? When nude mod? I don't know. I don't know when someone is planning on making a nude mod for OOT. You guys want to know something funny? So, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but recently YouTube added a thing where it shows like a heat map of where people rewatch the most on the like search bar. So you can like see what parts of videos people went back to and rewatched. Yeah, the replay graph. So I went to go check one of my old hundo runs. I need to check what I do in certain places, and I just happened to notice the bumps on the graph. You guys want to know what the most rewatched parts of a run are? The first one is stairs. The next bump is vibruto. Surprisingly, nothing for Dampe. Dampe is completely flat. And then right at the end, there's another bump for 1080, which is expected because that's cool. But yeah, vibruto and stairs are 2 of the most rewatched parts of a speedrun. How interesting. Caught you guys. Vibruto watchers. Stairs enthusiasts and vibruto enjoyers. But yeah, I kind of want to go through like a bunch of my old runs and just see where those spikes on rewatching on the rewatch bar are. Could be really interesting. Dude, I still think Hundo SRM was the most interesting speedrun ever. I still think that run was so cool. When people say it wasn't that interesting, I'm like, dude, what? It was the most amazing speedrun. Most high stakes one? Yeah, it was definitely the most pressure for a speedrun. Like, I had to focus so hard when doing that run. I have not played Mass Quest. I have seen a playthrough of Mass Quest, and I do not want to play it. It looks awful. What looks bad about it? It basically just looks like a ROM hack that's intended to be as frustrating as possible. It sounds like your kind of ROM hack. It's not, I promise it's not the good kind of frustrating. It's not like Dark Souls, the fights are really hard, frustrating. It's, did you forget to bring a fish to the moon? Guess you're gonna have to go back in time. Frustrating. It is like a cool, like it's a cool ROM hack to look at. It's cool if you're not playing it. I watched a playthrough of it, I watched Trev play it, and it really is cool to like see the ideas and the layouts and the puzzles and stuff. It's just not something you want to play. It just looks horrible to play. But cool idea-wise. And yeah, it doesn't even tell you that you might need a fish on the moon. It's like, if you just didn't bring it, then you're screwed. Yeah, Elliptic. Yeah, Trev's playthrough was great, but it's... Yeah, it was definitely one of those very entertaining playthroughs that does not make you want to actually play the game yourself. Yeah, Mass Quest overall has like a lot of super cryptic things that it doesn't give you any way of really knowing without just knowing. Wait, I actually forgot what the ending of Mass Quest was like. What was bad about the ending? I only remember like the moon. I feel like I just forgot about past the moon trials. Oh yeah, it doesn't make it to the end of the credits, right? Doesn't it like, wait, I forgot. Does it crash or does it like gain control in the middle of the credits? And so it doesn't continue. Oh yeah, it just gains control. Fantastic. It puts you at a fairy map. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a special ROM hack. First try. Dude, I'm scared. I'm gonna be so tempted to do this unbuffered in runs now. I shouldn't have learned this. I hate when I learn how to do a certain trick unbuffered with like 60% consistency or something, because it makes me feel like I'm good enough to do it in runs, but I just know that that's just not high enough consistency for it to realistically be worth it long term. And I hate when I'm like at that consistency. Yeah, exactly like side flip hovers. Like side flip hovers, I feel like I can always do them unbuffered, but then I know there's going to be that one side flip that I don't do unbuffered, and then everything falls apart. Okay, so this definitely works out chew-wise. The only issue is that we don't death warp out of shadow. I don't know how big of a deal that is. I mean, 5 or 6 seconds. So I guess it basically comes down to just typical shadow before hookshot stuff. So like right now, okay, so the two competing ideas right now are you cut down 2 chews in the child section. So child 1, you cut out a Hess in Kakariko and a Hess to Hyrule Castle, and those lose about 10 seconds. And then you do the rest of the route the same, and then you do the new route, which is supposed to save 30 seconds, so then it'd be overall 20 seconds saved. And then the alternative is you buy Poe in child 1 and RBA it in child 1, which loses 20 seconds in child 1, but with the possibility of those extra chews saving back the 20 seconds in adult, plus you save back the 10 seconds that you would have lost if you didn't do the Hesses, if you're skipping the Poe. So yeah, that was my mic. There's not the satisfying noise. It's the spring on my mic stand. Oh yes, it's definitely a guitar. OT, but played on springs. Don't quite know how that'd work out. Okay, I think I might stop here for now because I need to go make a timing video of this. And then I kind of need to figure out some bomb of the wall stuff too.